So I played soccer at Northwestern for 4 years, and there was a lot of times where I had some symptoms that were weird, like numbness, tingling from my waist down. But those kind of went away, and so crazy enough, I kind of would forget about them. And so I completed my first triathlon in the summer of 2017. And then in I think January 2018, I had a relapse, which I didn't know at the time was a relapse, but I had drop foot. And so I couldn't run more than a quarter of a mile without tripping over my foot. That was kind of the big indicator that something serious is wrong. So I went to the doctor, eventually got sent up to Mayo Clinic, where I was officially diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Leading up to that diagnosis, there's a lot of just why, questions of why am I going through this, what purpose is there, or, my whole identity was athletics. My whole identity was my ability to do things athletically. And so it took a while to kind of adjust to that and realize my identity isn't in my athletics. My identity is in Christ and is different than athletics, and that's where my identity is. When I was diagnosed, Lauren was maybe 8 months pregnant, I think, with our youngest, Carter. It impacted birth of Carter because the whole time Lauren's worried about me. And there's also that thought, at least early on, as I tried to understand what MS was, of what's my life going to be like when they're older? How am I going to be able to play with them still in the backyard, play catch or kick a ball? My mindset has shifted a little bit, and it's now, how do I raise my kids to live life without excuses? Like, I want to accomplish something, I'm going to accomplish it, or at least, give my best effort. And so hopefully my kids can see that and take that when they hit roadblocks or challenges in their life. When you think about treatments and people going to get treatments, and I'll try to put it in perspective with cancer of, you go to get treatment for cancer, and it's a very serious thing, but you go to get treatment for cancer because you are trying to get cured of cancer, hoping to be better in a couple years where you don't have cancer and can get back to life. MS is not curable. It's an incurable autoimmune disease. And so my treatment is in hopes that I can stay the same. It's a maintenance, and it's not a cure. It's possible that I could be getting treatment for the next 30 years. Every 28 days, my life is interrupted where I've got to go get treatment with a really powerful drug pumped into me, hoping that it keeps me from, as others have said, keep my body from attacking itself. This is my life forever. I was able to kind of put it out of my mind, except for treatment days. There was no escaping the fact that I had MS at that time. And so it was always a really, really challenging day. And my wife, picked up on that as we talked and everything. And the amazing wife that she is, she's like, how can I help? How can I, make things better for him? And I'm someone that loves to open gifts. And so she's like, I'm gonna get him a care package. So every day, or every time he has treatment, he's gonna have a package. He's not gonna know what's in it until he gets there. And it's gonna be from people that know him, that love him, that want to be there for him and support him. And so that's what it was. It's now not a day of, the heavy feeling of, this is my life. It was now, I've got a care package, or I've got something that I can open. And so that was my focus, and it was really beneficial having that. And as soon as I got the care package from my wife, Lauren, we both kind of looked at each other and said, like, this is it. This is a way that we can shine a light in a dark time for people, and so because of all of that, we came up with Yoke Ministries, and Yoke Ministries' aim is to carry each other's burdens. We want to come alongside those that have MS, that have those treatments, that are hard days. We want to come alongside them and not carry the burden for them, but be with them and carry the burden with them. We want them to know that they're seen, that they're loved. And that people are thinking about them. And it looks like a care package now. Who knows what it'll look like in the future. So there are two ways you can get involved in partner with us. The first one would be if you know someone, whether it's you or someone you love, has MS and they would benefit from this. You can always give us that information and request a care package for them. The other way would be if you don't, you can partner with us financially and really join the cause that we have and hopefully shining a light in a dark time in people's lives and make their day a little bit better.